Steelers training camp rolling along in Latrobe, Pennsylvania, and Mike Tomlin has been at the helm with the Steelers for a very long time, and he has never had a losing season. But this is a Steelers team, has not had a playoff win in 6 straight seasons. So can this streak be put to an end in the Aaron Rodgers era? Mike Tomlin sat down with our own Evan Washburn at training camp about the upcoming season.
Well, Coach T, appreciate the time. Always good to see you here in Latrobe. When I think about just the training camp season, the energy that you have for it at this point in your career, it doesn't seem to change. What is it about this environment this time of year that always gets you juiced?
You know, the possibilities. We're all undefeated this time of year. There's so many opportunities for growth and development individually and collectively, and I just enjoy the process. I enjoy working with young people, chasing their dreams, honing skills required to do the job. I'm a teacher at heart, and there's a lot of teaching and learning that goes on in environments like this.
What have you appreciated about what this group has done in the first few weeks of camps as you're starting to build the version of this team?
I absolutely love the competitive spirit. Certainly we got a ways to go in terms of assignments and detail and situational understanding and so forth. But at every turn, man, this group has displayed an appetite for competition, and I just think that helps the process.
Rosters turnover every year, and the more I've been around it, the more I do appreciate that each year is completely different, each team's different. But at least from the outside, because of the names that have joined this team, there seems to be a thought that there's been even more change. Has that affected your approach to how you've led this group?
It has, because you know, each year you're dealt new players, and it's your job to teach them not only what it is that we do, but how we go about our business, our mode of operation, our values, our culture build. And when you're doing that with guys that are leaders, there's a little bit more urgency involved. And so, you know, I enjoy developing leaders. We're doing business with some guys that come with leadership resumes and experience and capabilities. And so from a coach's perspective, I'm just really urgent about teaching them the things that we value, the why we do what it is that we do, so I can help them lead. They need information. They need to know the why and the effort to be supportive. And so that's challenging and fun at the same time.
I don't have enough time. You don't have enough time to go through all the guys that make up that group of let's call it names. But for Aaron Rodgers, outside of that Hall of Fame resume, why was he the right guy to help lead this offense?
Because his love affair with the game of football. Man, it's, you know, from the outside you see it, you know it, particularly when you're in this business like I am. You know what it looks like, what it smells like. But to be around him every day and see the genuine joy that he has doing mundane things, the love affair that he has with the game of football, man, is contagious.
The other one I did want to address would be Jalen Ramsey. And I've been in enough production meetings with you, interview settings, where I know when your feelings about a guy, a smile on your face is maybe a little bit different. What is it about Jalen that makes him special as a player?
Man, he is super talented. But just to talk about his talents, kind of do him a disservice. His approach to business, his professionalism, his note-taking is displayed in his versatility. I watched a lot of tape over the course of his career. I remember specifically in 2021 when he was in L.A., the myriad of things that he did for them defensively. And so that was kind of the vision. And, man, the process is easier than I anticipated. He is so versatile, both physically and mentally, that it's going to be fun.
Last one for you. We were joking before we started rolling here. I've adopted some of your language, your sayings, your thoughts. The standard is the one that we all kind of appreciate. What does the standard for the 2025 Steelers look like from your perspective?
You know, we're working to develop to be world champs. You know, we never have to decide annually, man, what our goals are. It's just that. Certainly we've fallen short, and particularly in the last few years, but that does not change our agenda. I'm excited about where we are. I like the trajectory of the group, but we got to make good use of days like today, man. And so it's just really a fun process to chase it, to build, and to do it with this group.
Coach, thanks as always for the time.
You know it. You know it.
All right, that's the standard there, according to Mike Tomlin, world champs. Are we really surprised? I don't think so. But here's the journey that Pittsburgh is going to have to take if they want to get to a Super Bowl, and they open their season on the road, returning to MetLife for the first time since the 2020 season opener, taking on the Jets. Aaron Rodgers' revenge game, if you will, to open up the season for the Pittsburgh Steelers. We heard B-Max say it, that Steeler football is about Steeler defense. Well, the Steelers and T.J. Watt putting pen to paper this offseason and making him the highest paid non-quarterback in the league. We have a one-on-one interview with T.J. Watt coming up.